like regular in your own face so we can start the you
How can
are
I
too
do that?
close. Put it like for it to be facing you now, not the farm.
Okay.
You get and then yeah, I think you can stay outside of the farm or just far, a bit far. Wait, give me 2 seconds. I think I should be able to do something that would to make the view better. We can put you in focus. I should be able to put you in focus, isn't it? Perfect. Fine. So I think we've got this one now. All right. Hi, everyone. We're back again, hands-on training today. Let's message on the group, message everyone, send them the link of the live so that they can join and start getting the live experience without time wasted.
Yeah, lucky.
Look at what they say.
That is not the streamline yard link you send. You send the Zoom YouTube link.
Oh, okay.
So you're sending the wrong thing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Good. Say hi, everyone. We are now live. Join the link. We're just greeting. Children are so close to you like this.
Now they come here and
Uh, Zax,
Yes, sir.
I mean, just focus on what we are doing and leave that alone.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right, we're just waiting for people to join. Guys, message people so that they join.
Okay, sir.
Message them with the YouTube live link. In the meantime, Zach, just flip your camera. Let's just see how this goes. Turn it the other way around.
All right, sir.
Once you've joined, introduce yourself. I think go from the beginning of the farm, uh, just so we are looking at things like from the gate. From I think you may need to hold your camera like this, or is there a way to make your camera small or big or something? Zoom in, zoom out.
Okay, let
You
me see.
probably want to see whether you can zoom out, but if it's not possible, you need to hold it as landscape like this. Yeah, not like that.
Okay.
So hold it like this. But the problem is
So
it's upside down. So is there a way to make it straight?
let me
I mean,
see.
if it cannot work, then fine. Okay, yeah, this is better.
Okay.
This is
Yes, sir.
better. So if we put it in solo layout, um, we can um, we can. Okay. All right. So let's start from the beginning now. Uh,
Okay.
no, go. What do we want to start with, Joshua? Joshua, what do you people want to start with?
I want us to start with introduction, sir.
All right, you can take over.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm live.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see.
Since I'm not hearing the voice.
No, that's fine. I think see the problem is if you there are multiples of you in the same place, it will be causing interference. So one of you would need to remove one of you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you, Antonia, may need to either put off your your camera and no, and then just put off the mic
Okay.
and off the camera or switch the camera. But I mean, you know how to join now. So I think one of you would have to leave. Otherwise, it will be causing signal interference.
Let me just
Okay.
I think, Zach, we need to focus and do
Yes.
what we need to do. Why are we?
Okay.
So, Joshua, have you shared this? Have you shared this live stream to your contact
Yes, sir.
on WhatsApp?
Yes, sir. My own personal contact.
Just now or before?
No, about 10 minutes ago.
Can you share it now?
Okay, sir.
Let's have more and more people joining.
I'm getting problem with this blue network. I don't know why. Why accessing?
Can we stop this, madam? Can we stop this? Relax. Can we do the training and just keep that network thing? Afterwards, you deal with it. Okay. Zach, all right, Joshua, let's start. Let's start. Can you hear me, Sammy?
Uh, yes, yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay.
All right,
Go
good. All right. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me, sir?
ahead. I can. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Mr. Sam, and then we are going to do a little introduction on our pond inside one, and then this is LAJ, aquaculture and pharmacology. So our today lectures is we are going to look at how to set a pond. How to set a pond. Now, the first thing we need to look at when setting a pond, of course, we need to choose a suitable location. Just as when we look at our side one, the location is very suitable where we can accommodate the fish or the environment in which the fish can stay. Of course, we look at the pond, they are of different categories, and they are of different side. And then the second thing we need to do, we have to excavate the pond area. We have to install a pond linear and add filtration and aeration system, and then gradually introduce our fish. So linearly, the pond need to be arranged. They need to be what? Installed. Now, before we install, we have to look at the type of pond that will be installed in the site. Of course, we have different categories of pond. We have pond A, which is more durable. We have pond B and pond C. Of course, the pond A is more durable than pond B. Now, when we look at the one that inside A is what is made up of pond A, which is more durable. That means to say nothing can penetrate through it. There's nothing at all that can penetrate through this pond because of its durability. Now, when we look at side A, this pond can last to 6 to 7 years. We can use it continuously because of its agility. Now, considering the size and type of pond you want to create, while ensuring proper water quality and safety, measure like fencing if necessary. Always
Sam,
check
Sam,
local.
we,
Yes, sir.
can
Yes,
you
sir.
hear me?
I
Where
can hear you,
is
sir.
Zax? Zax, let's do some
Yes, I can.
demonstration here so
All
that
right,
we
sir.
we uh,
Okay.
we reduce amount. So, could we start with the fences?
Okay, sir.
So go
Okay.
to the fence. To show the fence.
All right.
So the
Now
very
we can
first thing
see.
you want to do
Yes,
is
sir.
you can create various type of fence, isn't it? You can
Yes,
create
sir.
concrete fence, you can create was it chain link, you can create a combination of both. It all
Yes, sir.
depends on no, don't move until I tell you to. Zax, yeah, when I'm
Yes, sir.
just listening to me, I'll tell you when you need to move. So you can create various types of fence. You can create a chain link, you can create uh, concrete fence. There are a number of things that would influence what you want to do. The
Yes,
fencing
sir.
helps you to do a number of things. It helps you to control the area, helps you with biosecurity.
Yes, sir.
Usually, it's helpful to when you create fencing for you to have some level of privacy. So move around the perimeter of this site now. You can move around. So you can see, start from the gate, start from the
Start from the
gate,
gate.
gate.
Mm.
So that's entry. So you need to have an entry where people don't come in easily into your farm. So move across the perimeter of the farm now. Good.
Okay.
Good. Keep going. So keep going. So that's it. Keep going. So that's the perimeter of the farm. In terms of the perimeter of the farm, there are many things to also consider. Fine. So move around the perimeter of the farm. Good. So let's stop here. Now look at show the roof of the show the roof. Show the roof. Yeah. So the roof it just helps it helps you to control, for instance, the amount of sun or rain directly into the pond. Now it's not necessarily compulsory, however it's something you can consider to do. So we've talked about the fencing. Sam,
Mm.
what do you want to talk about next? The water supply, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Water
Yeah, so
supply.
carry on with water supply.
Okay. The water supply is also one of the paramount thing we have to look at when constructing a farm. Now, check. Put your camera on the borehole. On the borehole. Zax, are you hearing me? Yeah. Shift your camera.
I can hear you now.
All right. Now, the water supply is very important. It's very important for one to construct a borehole in the farm for easy access whenever we want to supply the water to the fish. And
Zax,
then, like we all know,
can you focus on the borehole where we dug
focus
the
on the,
borehole? Go and focus
yes,
there.
yes, this is our borehole
Yeah,
inside.
go to the
Yes.
borehole. Yeah, good. Yes.
Can you shift your camera to the borehole? Mr. Zax.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. All right. Um, like I said, the water supply is very, very important whenever we want to supply water to the fish. Now, the essence of digging a borehole near a fish farm is for easy accessibility. Is for the farmer or the person in charge in order to get access to the water in the farm, so that as we all know, whenever we stock in our fish, it is advisable for one to be changing the water 2 to 3 times in let me say 2 to 3 times, so in order for
Yeah,
the fish to be able to
to
get
do
enough of
well.
oxygen and other things. And most importantly, it is good for us to test some of the water quality that is being supplied in the world, in the farm. Maybe we can test the alkalinity of the water, the salinity of the water, the ammonia content of the water in the farm. But based on this side, we have tested some of the alkalinity and salinity of the water to know whether this water is suitable to the fish.
Okay, just to add a bit more on what Joshua has said. So, in terms of course, source of water, you are too close to the borehole, Zach. If you pull back so the viewers can see it better, so that's fine. That's fine. Look to your left a little bit. That's okay. So, as we're saying, there are other alternate source of water. Borehole,
Mm.
of course, is obviously groundwater. Some of the
Yeah.
disadvantage of it is its cost. Initial, it's quite expensive to
Mm.
drill one of these holes, set up the piping. The other option some people use that use earthen ponds is some people build their ponds near rivers, and therefore, if the river is full or there's water in the river year round, so you just get water from the river, and all you need to spend money on is to buy the pumping machine that you can pump water into your ponds, and also have the machine that you can have inlet and outlet. So that tends to work for 18 ponds. Rarely, I think you would get enough water from waterboard to be able to run a fish farm. The bill may just be too much, and I don't think waterboard will be too happy that you are using so much of water from that's gone through that level of purification. Some people, of course, depending on how you do it, rainwater and all of those, but by and large, most people would use a borehole is a really decent, sustainable option. The other option that you can consider is, of course, if you are in a nearby river, then you can consider, and then you can consider whether you can share the cost of the borehole with a neighbor or use it for another purpose. So I think that's about water, and then Joshua has touched on some of the water testing that you can do. So the water testing that you can do is let me just see. So the water testing you can do, there are various of them that are important. So for a borehole water, you just need to test the source, and you may just need to do the testing once in a month because there's not much will change. And you can test everything from pH to alkalinity to hardness to dissolve oxygen, ammonia, and things like that. When you run intensive aquaculture, you would need certainly a system where you change your water every couple of days. So So you need a system where you change your water every couple of days, just to be able to know to keep the water clean. So there's a lot on water. We may not go into too much technicality. Zach, do you want to talk them through how the pipe
Hello, sir. I
was
can't hear
laid
you clearly.
down? Can you hear me now?
It's not audible enough, sir.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Were you hearing me before?
The network.
Let's see audio. Can you hear me now? My mic seems to be working. Okay, I
Let me
see.
let me log out and log in again.
No, yeah, I think you can do that. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now, sir.
Fine. Can you walk them through just like the way we laid the piping? So let's
Okay.
start with water inlet. So just show the water inlet. So this is look at the tank up. Look at the tank up. The tank where the tank is. So this is the tank. Usually it should be higher than this. Because we are specific about what we wanted to do. But generally the recommendation is it should be somewhere around 30 meters high or somewhere around 20. So you have some pressure that can allow the water to move around. We left it at this because we didn't want something too high and we had a pump to move the water. So let's show water that takes the water inlet to the ponds. So that's where it starts, is that? No, I think it starts from the other side. Show them the pump that we use to improve the. No, there's a pump, Zax.
Uh-huh.
There's a pump that we use to pump the water around. Show the viewers the pump. Yeah, so that's the pump. So your water inlet goes through this pump to boost the energy. That's one way. It's most likely that if you start a fish farm, you're going to need this pump to boost things around. Yeah, so fine. Now let's go through the water inlet distribution, Zax, quickly. No, wait, my friend. Go back now. Someone watching is too fast. It's too fast. Oh, well, hook. I can't see your screen even. Zax, Zax,
Yes,
can
sir.
you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Follow the
Yes,
pipe
I can hear you.
slowly. Follow the pipe slowly and wait for when I tell you to move. So go back to the pump. Go back to the pump.
Oh. I think network is also not helping matters.
folks. Zax, where are we? No, listen. Go to the pump. Go to the pump.
The water inlet.
Yeah, start from the pump. The pump we showed. The pump. The pump. The pump. Fine. So that's the pump. If you walk the pump, you see that pipe that goes out. That's the water outlet. Follow it gradually to the back of that concrete. To the side of the concrete, sorry. Yeah, look up. Look up. Look up. Look up. Good. So that's where our water. So the water comes in, and for now, look at the ponds. Look at the ponds. Don't change your position. Just scan the ponds. No, look now, listen. I said scan the ponds. Scan the ponds, not the pipes. Just the ponds so that the viewers can follow. Now, on this farm, we have 8 ponds. So what it means is you need to supply water in, you can do it in a number of ways, but one of the easiest ways is to do it in series. Yeah? Now, what that means is if you are doing it in series, now what you've been showing, Zax, is the water outlet. Hello? So now look at
Yes, I can
the
hear
tap.
you.
Look at each pond. So our ponds are numbered A1 to A8. So look at the tap head of each. Where are the tap heads? So start from A1 or A8. So that's tap head 1. Go close to it so that viewers can see. Because people need, look at the one. So that's 8, isn't it? So the one opposite it, show
Yes.
it. Open the water for that 8. Let them see water coming. Why is it that we still have dirty water in this pond? That's fine. Stop it. Is Antonia there with you? Stop the water. Zax,
That's
can you guys hear?
the water inlet for pond A8,
Yeah,
and this
and
is the water inlet
A7.
for pond A7.
Yeah, so but why do we have dirty water in these ponds, guys? So I mean, if we should clear that after this training. So let's go to A6 and A5. Show the viewers.
This is the water inlet for pond A6, and opposite it is the water inlet for pond A5.
So open it. Let's see the water flow. Anyway, I think yeah, so fine. That's it. Shut it off. Shut it off. So we don't currently have fish in it. No, where's the opposite now? Did you do the opposite of this one? You've done it, isn't it?
Yes.
So do the opposite. Put it. Okay, fine. Let's go to the next.
This is the water inlet for pond A4,
Put it on. It.
and
Which
we
one do
want
we have? Yeah, open.
is pond A3,
So
opposite pond A4.
close this. So open and show the little fishes that
So this is
is.
the
I
water
don't know.
inlet
Are we able to see the
for
fish?
pond
Yeah,
A3.
open. Now see whether we can show them the little juveniles that we have on here. But I think the pond that has the bigger fish is probably easier to see.
Yeah,
Is the light
pond.
on? Yeah, good. I mean, let me see. Just give me. Let me zoom this. Whether it will show. Come on. Okay, let's wait. We'll soon be back. Give me a second. I'll call you guys back.
Okay, sir.
Joshua,
Yes, sir.
you and Zax are in charge now. I have an emergency in the hospital. I need to go and deal with that.
All right, sir.
Yeah, so I probably leave myself online, but I need to leave this. What's happening with Zax?
Maybe it's network issue, sir.
Okay, I think we'll continue, but at least we've. Okay, let's see. Hello, Zax.
Yes, yes, I
Yeah,
can hear you now.
let's show the ponds where we have the big fish, because I need to go to find where are the fish.
The first pond A. Yeah.
Is this the one we have the grown-up fish?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Why do we have so much feeds that the fish are not eating and we keep putting them inside, leaving them there? So this is overfeeding. Can we use those baskets to scoop this excess feed?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, we're overfeeding. Anyway, you guys carry on. I think I can leave the meeting, and it doesn't seem like I should be able to leave now. Let me see whether I can leave and things will continue. Let me know
Okay, sir.
by WhatsApp, but I need to leave.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Okay, Zax. Hello? Hello? Hello, Zax.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now
Okay.
shift. Okay. All right. Okay, this is point A bar.
Yes, this is point A1.
Okay, this is A1. And then the next one is point A2, right?
Yes, point A2.
Okay. All right. We have done viewing the pond bar.
Yes.
Okay. So the next thing we will look at, are you getting me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Let's look at the catfish. Are you there?
Come again, please. I didn't get that.
I say let's look at the catfish in pond 2. Are you there?
Network. Yeah.
I want you to view it. To view it, the fish that is inside. Just view it. All right. All right, guys. I want to talk a little on the catch fish in pond 2. Okay? Are you getting me, Zach?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Just stay there. Just stay put. Now, we
Okay.
want to look at why do we have to use or select a catfish, and why do we grow catfish in the pond instead of other fish? Can't other fish stay in the pond? Now, there is a reason why we decided to what? To use the African catfish. Now, because they are adaptable, resilient fish that can thrive in a variety of conditions, including relatively low oxygen level, and can live for many years in a well-maintained pond and proper feed and water quality. Now, when we look at this fish, this pond is well maintained, and then the water quality is being treated very well. So this fish has stayed for almost 4 months or 3 months thereabout. Are you getting me? And the majority of the fish here, they are catfish. That's the African catfish. And then let's look at the adaptability about African catfish, adaptability in the pond. Now, when we talk about adaptability, what do we mean? We are talking about that this catfish can tolerate a wide range of water parameters, including fluctuating temperatures, which allow them to survive in different environments. Now, this catfish, as you are seeing, they can adapt to any environment that they find themselves. That's one of the key reasons why catfish is being grown in natural state and other parts of the state. And then the second thing we need to consider as one of the factors is the feeding habit. Is the what? Feeding habit. Is the feeding habit. Now, they are omnivorous, and then they are readily eating a diverse diet including insect, plant, or even smaller fish, making it easier to provide them much nutrition in the pond. Now, when we look at this African catfish, they don't just feed on fish, formulated feed, but they are omnivorous. They feed on flesh. Now, the flesh they can feed on themselves. They can feed on plants. Are you getting me? So that's one of the factor we also need to consider about African catfish. And another factor we need to consider why we store in the catfish, they have low oxygen tolerance. And then it means that this catfish can survive in lower dissolved oxygen level compared to some other fish species. When the oxygen is lower, they can survive. They can survive. That's another reason why we rear the catfish. And then the last one we need to look at is the growth rate. Now, this catfish can grow relatively quickly, allowing them to reach harvestable size within a reasonable time frame. Now, when you bring a fingerling, for example, they can stay for like 4 months. By reaching that 4 months, they can reach the level of broodstock. Now, when we look at this fish, they are about 3 months or so. Maybe the next 1 month, you can be able to dispose them, and they will bring another new ones. So they can stay. Their growth rate is very, very quick. Okay, and then want us to look at the factors that can affect how long a catfish can stay in the pond. Just like I said, the pond size. The larger pond provide more space for the catfish to swim and grow. So when the pond size is big, the catchfish can stay and what swim depending on the size of the pond. Now, it is advisable that when we want to bring a fingerlings, for example, let me say we want to stock in a 1,000 fingerling. Zaz, can you come to the other pond C? Pond C? Are you getting me? The one that we will stock in that fingerlings. Are you there? Are you there, Mr. Jax? Just just zoom it. Just zoom just the pond. Just the pond. Just the pond. Just the pond. This is pond A3. And just view the side of the pond. Now when we look at this pond, we stock in a fingerlings of 1,050. So it is advisable for a start, whenever you want to store in a fingerlings of such amount. So it's advisable for one to look at the pond. Let the pond be what? Be sizable for the fingerlings to stay in. Maybe in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we can take them or we can ship them to a larger pond. So that's one of the factors, the pond size. And we want to look at the water quality, just like I mentioned from the introduction of the class. Water quality. Now, maintaining proper water quality like pH, ammonia levels, and dissolved oxygen is crucial for catfish health. Now, before this catfish is being put into this water, of course, we have to test the water quality, we have to test the pH, we also have to test the ammonia level of the water. The reason is because is in order for the fish or the water to be convenient for the fish to stay in, and so that it will not affect or bring some kind of diseases to their health, so that they can stay for quite a number of time based on when they will be disposed. And then predators also is one of the what factors. And then the last one I want us to look at is the food availability. Consistent access to a balanced diet is essential for optimal growth and longevity. Now, whenever I want to store a fish, of course, we have to look at the food availability. And then it's not advisable for us to be feeding fish. Let me say you feed a fish once in a day. For a starting, you bring a new fish in the farm. Of course, you have to look at their response. How do they respond to feed? Okay, how do they respond to feed? Like this one has been brought, and they will look at the rate of their response is very, very optimal. That's to show that they respond to feed, and that's sure these fish are healthy. They are very, very healthy. So it is advisable when we bring a fresh fish to the side, we have to what? We have to feed them like 3 times in a day, at most 3 times in a day, in order to be monitoring their what? Their responding in terms of feed. Yes, catfish can survive in a pond, and then the selection of pond, it depends on the choice of the pond. They are known for their adaptability, just like I said, their resilient and what? Fast growth. Okay? Catfish can live for a very long number of time, around 10 to 15 years. Though some species can live even longer under optimal condition. Now, there are some people will asking question, why is my catfish dying? I just brought in a catfish and then the catfish is dying. Why is the catfish dying? Now, the reason is because of low dissolved oxygen is a common cause of a fish that is killed in the pond. Okay? Now, this low dissolved oxygen or low oxygen condition usually result from a combination of weather condition and pond characteristic. And the most obvious sign of oxygen depletion is fish gasping as the water surface, usually in early morning. Okay, so low dissolved oxygen is one of the criteria that affect fish, affect a fish. Maybe the oxygen in the water is very, very low. It's not conducive for that fish to stay. That's why when you wake up in the morning, you see a fish will be bringing his mouth at the surface of the water because that oxygen is lacking. Just like that's why I say it's good for one to test the water quality of the water, which is very, very important. And then there are various ways we will treat the water. Maybe in the next class, I'm going to show you how we can treat the water so that whenever we want to stock in our fish, we won't get experience some of these challenges. So at this junction, we are going to end the class and then we will see you in our next class or lecture number 2. So in this class, we try to introduce to you guys on how the side A of LAJ aquaculture and pharmacology look like, and then we will try to introduce to you some of the basic things we need to consider why we want to start a farm. Maybe in our next class, we will go to the next side, which is side B of our farm. So we will introduce to you also some of the things you need to know. We need to introduce to you like the engine room, the types of machine that is being used. And we are going to introduce to you some of the uses of such a machine. So at this junction, we are going to end the class and then we will call it a day. Have a nice day, people. Zax, Zax, hello, hello, Zax. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. I think for now we'll end the class and then we'll
Yes, I can hear
continue.
you.
Are you getting me?
Yes, thank you.
I say
Yes,
for
thank you.
now,
Have a
I
nice
think
day.
all right, same here.